Welcome students. Up to reactivity series you have studied in our class. Today we are going to discuss to a new topic, that is displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. The name or the term is familiar to you, that is displacement. So now we are going to discuss about the displacement reaction related with the metals. For that you have take a beaker. That beaker contain copper sulfate solution, CuSO4 solution, copper sulfate solution, and you have dipped a magnesium rod into that solution. A magnesium rod is dipped into the solution. Another beaker, second case, this is the first one. In second case, you are just take magnesium sulfate solution, MgSO4 solution, magnesium sulfate solution, and you are dipped what? You are dipped a copper rod into that beaker. Here it is magnesium rod, and this first one, second one it is copper rod. So two experiment beakers are there. What is magnesium rod is dipped in copper sulfate solution, and second one copper rod is dipped in magnesium sulfate solution. And you want to observe, what you want to observe, is there any chemical reaction will be take place. Here any reaction will be take place. And how can you know whether the reaction is take place or not? It is very easy. If there is any change occurred for the metal or the solution as a part of their amount or mass, in the case of their color, in the case of their behavior, is there any change will be occurred, we can conclude there is a chemical reaction will be occurred. So these two cases are familiar to you, and you want to observe is there any change. The first one is the magnesium rod is dipped in copper sulfate solution. So the magnesium have what, ash color or silver color, then copper sulfate solution they have blue color before the reaction or before we are dipping in that rod into the solution. After that, after 10 minutes or 15 minutes you observe, you can see that the blue color of the solution is diminished or decreased. Blue color is decreased or diminished. Then the color of magnesium, up to where we are dipped, the color of magnesium is changed into the color of copper. Up to where dipped in the solution, the color of magnesium is changed into the color of copper. So there is a change will be occurred, and we can conclude there is a reaction. There is a reaction between magnesium and the copper sulfate solution. And the second case, copper rod, there is a red color we are saying, you know, copper, it is familiar to you. In electric wires the copper metal is used, so that have a particular color. We are saying it is red. Then the magnesium sulfate solution, there is a colorless solution, and you dip copper rod in the magnesium sulfate solution. You are observing after 10 or 15 minutes, there is no change will be observed. There is no change, so there is no reaction. Okay, the reaction will be occurred in the first case, and there is no reaction in the second case. So we are going to discuss and explain the reaction occurred beaker related with what, magnesium rod and copper sulfate solution. This we have to basic some important things. If a metal that is exists in the metallic form, the constituent particles are atoms. So here it is magnesium rod or magnesium metal, so that contain magnesium atoms. But in the case of copper sulfate solution, so this is a metallic salt. Copper sulfate is a salt of metal. So metallic salt, it is in the solution form. If a metallic salt or a salt that is in the solution form or in molten state or melted form, in the molten state or in the state of solution, the constituent particles, the components will be exist in the form of ion. So if this is a metal, if there is a metal, the metallic components will be, or constant particle will be atoms. And if a solution of a metallic salt in solution or in the case of a molten state or melted form, the components will be as in the form of ions. Okay, that is important, and we are going to discuss about the reaction of these metals. Okay, so look at that, copper sulfate solution and a magnesium rod. So we are just simply writing here CuSO4 solution. Okay, then that is the case. If the metallic salt that is in the solution form, the components are ions. So how can you represent the ion? Cu2 plus ion and SO4 2 minus ion, Cu2 plus ion and SO4 2 minus ion. There is a number of Cu2 plus, not 1 or 2, lakhs of Cu2 plus ions and SO4 2 minus ions are present in the solution. Number of Cu2 plus ions and SO4 2 minus ions are present in the solution, and we are dipped what? Magnesium rod into that. Okay, then we are comparing the reactivity of these two metals. Which are the metals? Magnesium metal and copper as in the form of ion in the solution. If you are compare reactivity of magnesium and copper, which is more reactive? If you know the reactivity series, it is easy. Yes, magnesium is more reactive metal. So which metal is more reactive related with a metal that will donate the electrons in a chemical reaction? Which metal is more reactive that will donate the electrons in a chemical reaction? So here magnesium is reactive, so that will donate electron. So how many electrons are possible to donate by magnesium? It is also here in your syllabus is mainly discussing about the metals that are donating 2 electrons and accepting 2 electrons. There is one exceptional case that we will discuss. Okay, so each and every metal that we are want to study in this syllabus is mainly related with what? Donating 2 electrons and accepting electrons. If it is different, we want to balance that equation. That's the thing. So magnesium donate electron. How many electrons are donated? 2 electrons. So if magnesium donated the electron, that will become as Mg2 plus ion. If the magnesium metal that contain number of atoms, one of the atom donate the electron, that time it will become as what? Mg2 plus. And by the donation of what? By the donation of 2 electrons. If a metal that is donating electron, if you are writing an equation that is important, you just write the number of electrons that are donated at the last of the equation. So how you read that? Mg become as Mg2 plus by the donation of 2 electrons. So Mg is donated 2 electrons and become as what? Mg2 plus. Okay, so magnesium is a reactive metal, that's why it will donate the electron. So here one of the atom is changed into what? Mg2 plus ion. If it is an ion, it is not possible to exist in the metal. That's you have studied. If a metal that contain metallic atom, it will be exist in the form of what? Atom. So here now the magnesium atom is changed into ion. The ion is not possible to exist in the metal. So these ions are entering into the solution. They are entering to the solution by donating electrons. If the magnesium donated the electron, Cu2 plus, that is comparatively less reactive with the magnesium. So the less reactive metal accept the electron. So the 2 electrons that are donated by magnesium, it is accepted by the copper ion. So Cu2 plus ions accepted 2 electrons. Cu2 plus accepted 2 electrons, that implies that will lost the charge and become as atom. So Cu2 plus accepted the electron and become as Cu. Cu, there is no charge. Cu0 or Cu atom. Okay, Cu2 plus 2 electron gives Cu. That means copper ion accepted 2 electrons and become as what? Cu. The minus charge will be get if an atom accepting electron. Here the positively charged ion accepted the electron, so its charge will be lost at Cu0. So magnesium donated electron and become as magnesium ion. The ion are entering to the solution. The same time Cu2 plus ions accepted the 2 electrons and become as what? Cu atom. If one of the ion accept the electron and become Cu atom, that Cu atom is not possible to exist in the solution. In a solution that want to exist, it will be ion. So it's an atom. It is converted as what? Atom. So if it come as an atom, it is enter to the metal and it forms a coating on the metal. So magnesium is entering to the solution. Copper, magnesium ion entering to the solution. Copper atom make a layer on the metal. Like that, each of magnesium atoms are entering to the solution as Mg2 plus ions, and Cu atoms are make a coating on the metal. Okay, so that is the reaction representing. What happens here? Highly reactive metal displace less reactive metal. Highly reactive metal, magnesium, displace less reactive metal. Less reactive metal, that is copper, from the solution. Highly reactive metal displace less reactive metal from its own solution, that reaction is known as displacement reaction. Highly reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its own solution. That reaction is known as displacement reaction. Here magnesium is highly reactive and the copper is less reactive. So the metal that is donating electron, that process is known as oxidation. That process is known as oxidation. That process is known as oxidation, the donating electron. And accepting electron, that is known as reduction. Reduction, oxidation and reduction. The process of donating electron, that is known as oxidation, and the process of accepting electron, that is known as reduction. The process of donating and accepting electron, that is familiar to you in 9th standard, equation of oxidation and equation of reduction. Here the oxidation and the reduction take place simultaneously. The oxidation and the reduction take place simultaneously. That's why this reaction is known as what? Redox reaction. Redox reaction. If in a reaction oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously, that reaction is known as redox reaction. So here displacement reaction is a redox reaction. Displacement reaction is an example for what? Redox reaction, or displacement reaction is a kind of redox reaction. Oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously. And what change will be occurred here at last? The reaction you want to write for this displacement reaction. So Mg, that is dipped in CuSO4 solution. That time Mg donated electron and the Cu ions accept the electron, and Mg take the position of copper, and copper is displaced by magnesium. So Cu displaced by what? Magnesium. So magnesium take the position and become as MgSO4, and Cu is liberated from that solution plus Cu. Mg plus CuSO4 gives MgSO4. The position of copper take by what? Magnesium. MgSO4 plus Cu. This reaction is the displacement equation. This reaction represents the displacement equation. These equations are very important. All of you want to write the equation to your notebook and also this picture. So Mg gives Mg2 plus 2 electron, that's the equation of oxidation. Cu2 plus 2 electron gives Cu accepting, that is reduction. Oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously, so that is redox reaction. Then displacement reaction is a type of redox reaction. You want to write the displacement equation. The metal dipped in the corresponding solution, it forms the solution and the metal is liberated. That is displacement. So highly reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its own solution, that is known as displacement reaction. Now we are discussing about the displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Now we are going to discuss the exceptional case in the displacement reaction. Look at here. This one beaker, that beaker contains silver nitrate solution. Silver nitrate solution, AgNO3 solution. Silver nitrate solution. And we are dipping here a copper rod, Cu rod. So Cu is more reactive than Ag silver. So displacement reaction is possible in this case. Cu is reactive than Ag. So highly reactive metal can displace less reactive metal. So the case is that Cu is the atom and Ag in the solution form. So that will be exist as ions. So the Ag ion, there is Ag plus. There is a special case. Ag have only one positive charge, or one positively charged ion. So the Cu that will donate the electron and become as Cu2 plus by the donation of 2 electrons. So Cu gives Cu2 plus 2 electron. This equation represents the oxidation. So it is oxidation. Then Ag plus ion. So to balance that we are writing what? 2Ag plus. So 2Ag plus 2 electron, otherwise that need only 1 electron. Here the copper ions donating the 2 electrons, that's why we are writing 2Ag plus 2 electron gives 2Ag. 2Ag plus 2 electron gives 2Ag. So this is the reduction. So this is the equation of reduction. Then oxidation and reduction is completed. Then we want to write the equation of reaction, displacement equation. So that is Cu plus AgNO3. Here for balancing we are writing what? Cu plus 2AgNO3 gives CuNO3 twice CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. So Cu plus 2AgNO3 gives CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag is the equation of displacement equation. So the special case is that Ag have only plus positive charge, that need exactly 1 electron. To balance that, we are writing what? 2Ag plus 2 electron. Up to here, all of you study well and prepare a short note of these concepts. Thank you.